In the United Kingdom, regional airline Flybe has entered administration, ceasing trading and cancelling its schedule. The carrier was trying to revive itself after collapsing in March 2020 after a decline in passenger numbers due to COVID-19.
Grounded for the second time in 3 years, Flybe has gone bust. An attempt to revive the regional airline failing at a cost of hundreds of jobs and disruption to thousands of passengers.
It was our flight back from Amsterdam to London that was with Flybe. We're flying out there on the 22nd of February for my friend's birthday with EasyJet, which is all absolutely fine. But yeah, the flight back from Amsterdam to London, Heathrow, was with Flybe. We're going to see our favourite band, which is Panic at the Disco. They actually just broke up this week, so it was a bit of a stressful week and didn't need the flight being cancelled on top of that.
Since returning to operation in April 2022, Flybe ran 530 flights a week on 23 routes, including to Belfast City, Birmingham, Heathrow, East Midlands and Amsterdam. 277 of Flybe's 321 staff have been made redundant, and around 75,000 future bookings have been cancelled.
We were like, right, we'll add our luggage for the return flight. We did it. It was like 2 in the morning. We were so excited. And then we got off the phone and literally 2 hours later, he sent me a screenshot, my friend, of the news breaking about Flybe going into administration. And we panicked. We were like, oh my God, what are we going to do? How are we going to get home? Luckily, I just remembered that Eurostar had become a thing in Amsterdam recently. So I was like, let's do that.
The administrator told me there is a small window to secure a buyer.
It's a fledgling business that came out of the old Flybe. It sought to build scale and deliver on its strategy of not only connecting communities within the UK, but also getting access to transatlantic Europe and beyond. It's had a number of challenges procuring aircraft. And overall, what that's meant is that its operating cash flow has become significantly deteriorated, and ultimately it's exhausted its capital base and run out of money.
Flybe's first collapse came in March 2020. The loss of 2,400 jobs at what had been Europe's largest regional airline, blamed on the advancing pandemic. But its model had been under pressure for several years. US hedge fund Cyrus Capital's attempt to make it work has now failed too, at a cost to its investors of £50 million. Flybe is a much smaller and less significant company today than when it went bust in March 2020. But nonetheless, the collapse of a business dedicated to connecting the UK's nations and regions, particularly Northern Ireland, is a blow to the national infrastructure. Rival airlines are offering deals to Flybe passengers whose plans have been ruined. Whether one steps in to give the brand and the business model a third chance is a costlier question.